What's up, guys? Got a big day ahead. We got MLB, MFL, and NBA. Let's get straight into it. What's up, guys? It's April 2nd, 2021, Friday. We got Ruben back,
What's up, guys?
and we got a good show today. Let's get straight into it. As always, powered by Rocket Sports, and follow them. When in doubt, fade the public. We had a lot of upsets yesterday in Major League Baseball. Dodgers losing, Cubs losing, Yankees heartbreaker, Indians and a heartbreaker too. So crazy, but not surprised. It happens. Baseball got a long season, 162 games, so that shouldn't shape your whole. People are overreacting, but it's normal. What do you think?
Well, I can tell you I'm not too happy with my Yankees. We had many chances, bases loaded, one out. Aaron Judge grounds into a double play. Bottom of the ninth, we had a guy on third with one out. Couldn't get him in. I mean, then we go to extras and we lose. Brutal. We should have won this game.
Yep, happens. It's baseball. Next, all right, some opening day best moments. We got the man, Miguel Cabrera.
First home run of the season in the snow, baby.
Shane Bieber blowing his hand box, acknowledges his hardware brethren, steps into the plate, didn't blow on his hands once. Not cold.
I love this guy, bro.
Cat fan, not chilly in the slightest. Miguel Cabrera, hey now. Bieber like, oh, you're not cold, huh? Check this out. Look how the snow starts picking up. That's a nasty pitch from Bieber. So now it's a 1-1 count, and the snow really starts picking up. The wind is swirling. Mickey Caps takes that outside fastball to right field. Naylor used to playing in San Diego. That's trailing over his glove. Miguel Cabrera doesn't know.
Could have robbed that.
Look at it. He thinks it's a double.
Blood flow would be good for me. It's a home run. Okay, cool. Jog it out. Miguel Cabrera knew that the best way for him to stay warm was to pop one over the fence and take a little jog, and then get his handshakes in. Have some.
Look at that. Awesome in the snow, man.
Warm for him, so it worked out. Snow games are insane. Hey,
It's crazy. Miguel Cabrera, he's I think he'll get back to, not back to the level that we know, but he definitely will get back to decent Miguel Cabrera. Some of my favorite things from today were Tatis had an insane swim move back to the bag. Athletic, that Tatis we know. Obviously, Miguel Cabrera's home run. Will he get back to that Triple Crown winner? I doubt it, but And then we're going to touch on this later. Bellinger had a interesting scenario. He got a single off a home run. What do you guys say about that one?
Yeah, no, it's weird, but also to add on Miguel Cabrera, he's gonna hit a milestone this year. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have 3,000 hits this year. So he's on his way to do that. And that home run is a great start. To the season. It's awesome. I love opening day. It's one of the greatest days of the year.
Yeah, the Phillies and Braves had a close game, tied into the 10th, and then Ozuna hit a ground ball, and Roman Quinn nailed Ozzy Albies at the plate. And then the Phillies had a walk-off from Gene Segura. It was just a good game. And then Trout said he's ready for a big year. Trout is probably one of the most consistent players. He had a game-tying single yesterday.
The Brewers also walked it off. Yeah. The Twins actually jumped out to a 5-2 lead in the bottom, but the Brewers they came back and they walked it off. Orlando Arcia's he hit a little dribbler in the 10th, and Lorenzo Cain scored. So Brewers walked off.
Yeah, what's the next one?
Tyler Glasnow, he threw a dirty pitch. It freezed Magnus Sierra. Okay, so
Key Brian Hayes. He's been a very touted prospect for the Pirates. He might have a rough season. They might have a rough season, but he had a 2-run home run. Great for probably gonna get Rookie of the Year. My early prediction, and then we got a rookie. He had a key win in Seattle for opening day. Taylor Trammell, including a bases loaded walk, and the Mariners ended up winning off Jack Fraley's walk off.
Yeah, I know the Yankees lost, but Gary Sanchez hit the second home run of the year behind Miguel Cabrera, 2-run bomb, which is good for him. Good for him to get back.
Yeah, Miguel. Man, not Miguel player. What'd you say again? Sorry, who a player?
I said Gary
Yeah,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. Yeah, he's playing well. I don't like the guy, but it's okay. We got Buster Posey. Seems happy to be back. I'm glad he's back. We needed him in baseball. Great player. We all know that. And yeah, just a pretty good opening day.
Other than the Mets postponement game, it was great to watch everybody
Yeah.
back in action.
Yes, sir. So next topic we have Bellinger with the fake home run. Let's take a look.
Opening day is finally here. Baseball is back. The reigning champs, the Dodgers, were in Colorado to play a game that matters. I love it. It's brought to you by DraftKings. Go to DraftKings, use promo code JohnBoy.
This guy's great, man.
Dodger Octopuses are back. So is a little belly shimmy in the box. He steps into the plate and get ready to watch something weird unfold. First, Marquez wants that pitch. Blue, come on. That's right on the outside. Then Bellinger, Blue, come on. That pitch is outside. So they like that outside corner. Then they go back outside, and Belly smacks that to left. Is it a routine? How about no? It's a home run. This dude gets the ball, but acts like he didn't get the ball. And that's kind of weirding me out because, dude, you brought a glove to the game. You slid out of your chair, hopped up just to get the ball, and now, like, no one else got the ball, man. No one else got that ball. So why are you acting like you didn't get the ball? Be excited about getting the ball. You're weirding everyone out. Anyway, it was in his glove, right? So when it's in his glove, right there, Turner is rounding second base, and he's thinking, well, that's in front of the fence, and it's in his glove, so I got to head back to first base. He doesn't know that his glove hit the railing, and then it went over, and then that guy sheepishly stole the ball, even though it's his property. He brought his glove. And you can see Turner's, oh, shit, he caught that ball. Goes back, and only problem is he crosses Bellinger.
Oh, my God.
And now, according to Rule 5.09 ACDEF, Bellinger is out for running past the teammate. Even though Turner is the one that ran backwards, Bellinger's the one that's out, which means his home run isn't going to count. It's actually going to go in the book as an RBI single. And Belly's like, no. That was a home run. Turner runs back. Crone, the Rockies' first baseman, he's telling the ump, like, hey, he ran past him. That's out. Belly's like, wait, what are you guys saying? Turner says, wait, what are you guys saying? Dave Roberts says, no, it's a home run. Oh, wait, what? What are you guys saying?
Yeah, so weird situation. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I already watched that video. It is great because, he breaks it down. No, it's funny. I mean, I've never seen that happen before, right? I mean, have you ever seen that happen before?
No, not at all.
And then, I feel bad for Bellinger. Man hit opening day home run. Got a little help by the defense, but still, I mean, gets taken away from you for your teammate, It's kind of annoying.
It was just wrong place, wrong time.
Yes, man.
It happens. All right, we will take a short intermission here, and we will be back with segment 2. Yep. All right, guys, we're back. Segment 2 here. Gonna get into some NFL. We got the top draft sleepers that are flying under the radar. You can start it off.
Yeah, so, we made a list of some of the sleepers we like. I'm going to start it off. Walker Little, offensive tackle from Stanford. He's a left tackle, and he's a big dude. And I saw him play in the all-pro game, for college, and he's really good. I think he's ranked 72nd on Bleacher Report's top 150 list. I mean, he's listed at 6'7", 320 pounds. I mean, he's got to work on the technique, but other than that, he's really good and he could help a team a lot.
Yep. Next, we got Richie Grant out of UCF. He made it in the top 150 prospects list. He could have a fine career ahead of him. I mean, 6 foot, 195. Great. Great. He might be a little bit small, but he had 49 solo tackles, 5 passes defended, 3 interceptions, and 3.5 tackles for loss. So Grant just needs to make sure his consistency stays good enough for the NFL. But he projects as a high potential player. So yeah, he's a sleeper. And then next, I like Jamar Jefferson out of Oregon State.
Yeah, it's a good one.
This draft class has a loaded at both quarterback and receiver, but this Beavers running back, this Beavers receiver is at, Beavers running back, my bad, is lifted at 5'10", 217, pretty big back for his height. 900 rushing yards, 6.5 per carry, 18 receptions with a lot of yards. I see him at, kind of like a LaShawn McCoy type player. Catch the ball, do pretty good, get the dirty yards. What do we got next?
All right, so I like this guy, Chris Rumph, edge Duke. Okay, he's listed at 6'4", 235 pounds. The guy had 14 and a half sacks and 25 tackles over the past 2 seasons, which is pretty good. I think he could be a solid weapon. I like him as a sleeper.
Yeah. Next, we got coming back to Stanford, David Mills. This quarterback's loaded with Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. But, later in the draft, we got the 6'4", 225-pound. He ran an impressive 4.6 40-yard dash for a quarterback. It's a loaded QB draft, but he definitely has been overshadowed by the top 5 QB prospects. But he can get landed, round 2, round 3 as a sleeper. Nice backup for an NFL team. Next, I got Aaron Robinson out of UCF. Going back to UCF, he's ranked in the top 100 prospects. 6'2", 195. He has the perfect length of a modern day cornerback. We love tall corners. Jalen Ramsey, Jair Alexander. He might not have the ball skills to be an elite perimeter quarterback. If he did, he'd be a first rounder. But he's had 31 solo tackles and a fumble recovery, so he definitely he's not a soft cornerback. So we like that. And,
all right.
I think that is it.
Yep.
All right. We have. Let's see. Next, let's move on to potential trades that can shake up the NFL this season. As in draft trades. The draft is filled with trades, even on some stuff we don't expect happens. To start out, the Eagles can trade up to the 7th pick with Detroit. The Eagles need a lot of things. I feel like I think they found their guy in Jalen Hurts, but you want to trade up and get the best prospect you can get. Speaking about Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, the Eagles need weapons. And I feel like that will not be a bad pickup at all. What do you got?
What about the Patriots trading with the Bengals at 5? I know there's this video swirling of Bill Belichick shaking his head after Mac Jones throws a deep ball, but if they think he's the right guy and he can fit in that system, you got to go get your guy. Why not take Mac Jones at 5? I think personally Mac Jones is going to be the best quarterback in this draft. Very underrated. The thing about Trevor Lawrence is he's touted so high. When a player is like that hyped up, it's really hard to live up to those expectations because the ceiling, they already put you at such a high level. But Mac Jones, nobody's expecting anything from him. So if he goes out and balls, could be a good pick.
Yeah. Next, we had the Lions trading up to number 4th with Atlanta. Matthew Stafford's gone. You can see them getting Trey Lance or Zach Wilson from BYU. They need a quarterback. I don't even know who their quarterback is right now. But the projection would be to send the number 7 and 72 and 154 to trade to the 4th. That's a lot of value there because you never know, those late round picks can sometimes be valuable, especially with the talent in this draft. But if you want to find your franchise quarterback, moving up from the 7th to the 4th would be a great idea. And we got one more.
Yeah, no, I think, again, going back to the Bengals, what if the Panthers trade up to 5 with Cincinnati? I know the Panthers wanted Deshaun Watson, but with everything going on, who knows what's going on with that scenario. Maybe they take Trey Lance, they get a quarterback. I don't think they're so high on Teddy Bridgewater. So I could see the Panthers 100% trading up in this draft to either take like a Justin Fields, maybe possibly if he's still there, a Trey Lance type, one of those two.
Yeah, both great prospects. I don't know. This is probably one of the most talented draft classes that we've probably in our lifetime. So highly touted. Let's see if all this hype lives up to the talent.
I think Lamar Jackson's draft class is better. That's
Yeah,
just
that was a good one. That was a
yeah.
good one. I think it was 2018.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Baker, Lamar.
Yeah. All
Good one.
right. Next we got who was the better running back prospect, Najee Harris or Travis Etienne? Yes, like I said. Are you kidding me, dog? Are you fucking kidding me?
Like that.
So yeah, Travis Etienne and Najee Harris. So who would you take here?
Personally, me, Travis Etienne, man's a Swiss Army knife. Reminds me of like a Le'Veon Bell type running back. He's just dynamic. I mean, in 2019, he forced 91 missed tackles, which was the most from any running back in the country. He averaged 5.7 yards per carry after contact, and totaled over 1,000 yards after contact on season. ETN was one of 7 running backs to break a touchdown of at least 90 yards, and that was in 2019. 2020, he was even better, okay? And, he can catch it out of the backfield. He can play like a receiver. That's why I really like him. That's why he reminds me of Le'Veon Bell. Now, Najee Harris is a beast. Reminds me of Derrick Henry running. But I'd rather have ETN because I think he can do more for my team. What about you?
I mean, the best comparison I see right now to Etienne is probably Alvin Kamara. They play exactly the
Yeah,
same.
right. Yeah.
But now I like Najee Harris here. I mean, he's a wrecking ball. He beats the defense into submission. This season he had, I mean, not this season, 2019, he had 800 yards for 16 touchdowns. No, my bad. This season, my bad. 800 yards for 16 touchdowns in 7 games. That's about 3 touchdowns a game. He led his team the last 2 years with 36 total touchdowns. I mean, he's a beast. I mean, for 60 missed tackles in 2019, led the SEC, and the SEC has running backs. He's projected probably to be a second round. Both of them probably be a second round pick. I mean, this draft is filled with a receiver and quarterback talent, and good offensive linemen. So I see them both going in the second round. But both, I feel like you can't go wrong either way here. They're just different style backs. I mean, Najee still shows that he's very elusive, breaks tackles, he can hurdle. So I mean, you can't go wrong either way here. But I gotta go Najee Harris.
All right. That's fair. They're both going to be great. So,
100%. All right, we're taking a little break here. Segment 3 starting soon, final segment, and let's get straight into it.
all right, we're back. Segment 3. Here we go. Are the Philadelphia 76ers or Brooklyn Nets the team to beat in the East? Bori, thoughts?
I mean, I gotta go Nets here. We still got both teams 34-15, 33-15, so pretty identical record wise. I
Yeah.
mean, these teams are destined for a collide in the playoffs. We got a super team in the Nets with Blake Griffin. We got Aldridge. We got Kevin Durant and James Harden both in MVP conversation with a perennial All-Star in Kyrie Irving. On paper, I know it looks like they're stacked, but a lot of these players are ball dominant players and they won't, fit well in a team scheme. But we got Durant with 29 points a game, missed 30 games due to health and safety protocols, the hamstring injury. And we got Aldridge just signed. I mean, this team is scary. I mean, I feel like they're probably the only team that can beat the Lakers out of the East if they reach in the finals. But yeah, I mean, you can touch on the 76ers here.
Yeah, no. So I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Both teams are the team to be in the East. In the East. Sorry, I don't think anyone's beating these two teams. One of these teams will come out of the East. As for the 76ers right now, Joel Embiid's actually hurt. If he was healthy, he would probably win the MVP. Hopefully, he can come back soon. But when he was playing, he averaged 30 points per game and almost 12 rebounds per game. But even though he's hurt, his team is still doing all right. They have Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris is playing great with the additions offseason of Danny Green and Dwight Howard from the Los Angeles Lakers championship team. So, the teams, I wouldn't say they're really evenly matched because the Nets, when healthy, are truly the best team in the NBA. But like Boris said, who knows if they can all play together? A lot of ball dominant players, but we'll see. We're going to have to see in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're both going Nets here, but if both teams are full strength, it will be a recipe for an epic Eastern Conference Finals, and may the best team win. I mean, I'm glad we got good basketball back, even though it's a super
Yeah,
team.
yeah. This is a great basketball season. One of the best we've ever had, probably.
Yeah. All right. Next, NBA Star Index. We got Zion. We love
Big
some
Z.
Zion. Yeah, Big Z on the brink of breaking Shaquille O'Neal's record for field goal percentage this season. We got Zion now scored 20 points and 50% better shooting in 24 consecutive games, leaving him one shy of Shaq in the shot clock era over a 24-game stretch, which dates back to February 6th. Zion's averaging 28 points on 65% shooting over his last 5 games, 33 points on 67% shooting. We both like the potential in this team, the Pelicans, but I think Steve Van Gundy might be the worst coach of the NBA, and he should be fired. You can't really
Really?
defend Zion's first step quickness, his shifty footwork and ball handling, and his sheer massive explosiveness and his finishing power. I mean, it's unmarkable. I like him and Lonzo, what they've been doing over there. He suffered a
Yeah.
sprained thumb on their win Monday versus Boston, but he should be back against Orlando Magic next week.
I mean, Bori. I mean,
Yeah.
the players, the teams, they know what he's gonna do, and they still can't stop him. And he doesn't even call for the ball. He's not like Brandon Ingram, who always wants the ball. I mean, when he played the Mavericks, look at what after the game. Look at what Coach Rick Carlisle said. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type force of nature with a point guard skill set. This man is 20. He should be in college right now, man. He's 20. He's averaging 30 a night. He doesn't even want the ball. This guy, what is Zion prime? I mean, I'm scared to know. Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. The sky's the limit for this kid. I mean, he definitely has improved his shooting, and he's not even really. He's honestly not trying. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Yeah.
Zion's arguably can argue. He can go down as an all-time great.
I think if any player is going to score 100 points in this new era, I think it's going to be Zion. I really do, because he can get to the line so much, and he's so efficient from the field. Everybody's like, oh, it would be a shooter, because of the threes. I actually think it could be Zion. If anyone's going to score 100 in the next 10 years, my pick is Zion.
All right, next we got our last couple things to end the show. We got NBA picks and MLB picks. So let's start out with the NBA. Let's see what we got here. Can you read the first one out for me?
Yeah. So we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors, and the line is Toronto -2. Here I would take the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, we got 56% on the side. I think Golden State can come back from a loss yesterday versus the Heat. I like Curry here. I'm going to take Golden State +3. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Ruben had to go. But I can finish these picks up myself and give you guys the plays for today. To start, so we took Warriors +3 here. Let's go to the next game. We got Mavericks Knicks. Sorry for reading them out of order. I'm just going down my list of my notes. We got Dallas opening up at a 6-point. It's actually at 6.5 right now, a 6-point favorite. I'm gonna take New York here. I think they're the better team. I think they can win. They're playing out of their mind right now. We got Julius Randle and all these dogs over there for the New York Knicks. Next, I'm gonna go Houston Boston here. We got a pretty good game. +9 Boston. I think that's the -9 Boston. I think that's the play here. It's actually at 11.5 right now. I think they're the better team, and they will come out with a dominant win versus a depleted Houston Rockets. Next, we got Charlotte, Indiana. I'm going to take the +4 Charlotte here. I think, actually, my bad, -4 Indiana here. I think Indiana's the better team, and they will come out with a victorious win. I mean, Charlotte's, 4th in the East right now, but I do not see a reason why to take them here. We got Minnesota, Memphis. We got +7.5. Minnesota here. Minnesota came off a pretty good win, but I'm going to take Memphis here and fade the public with the 12% on the side for the Memphis Grizzlies. Next, we got Atlanta, New Orleans. I'm going Atlanta +2 here. Actually, no, my bad. I'm going New Orleans money line here. I think New Orleans will destroy Atlanta, but, that 2 is just scary. It could be a 1-point game. Yeah. Next, we got Chicago and Utah. This should be an interesting game here. We got a great Utah team, 35-11 on the season. We got 30-16 against the spread. minus 14 points. Give me Chicago here. I think they can cover the points. I like Zach LaVine. I like what they're doing over there. And we got Oklahoma City versus Phoenix. Should be an interesting game here. I really like what Phoenix is doing, but I don't know. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Phoenix minus 13 here. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Next we're gonna go to the Bucks and the Portland Trailblazers. Opens at 2.5 favorite for Milwaukee. I'm gonna take Milwaukee minus 2.5 here. I think that they're the better team, and I'm fading the public here. Lastly, we got LA versus Sacramento. I'm gonna go Los Angeles plus 3.5. I think they're the better team. I mean, we got a hot Lakers team. I mean, a hot Sacramento team. In the 1-game losing streak, but they're both identical against the spread, 22 and 26. I'm gonna go Lakers plus 4.5 here. I think that's the play for this game. All right. Next we got some MLB picks for you. We got a nice little 7-game slate today. Let's check it out. Should be some good games. We got the Marlins actually had a very good game versus the Rays last night. Very good pitching defense duel there. It was a 1-0 game. Came down to a home run by Austin Meadows in the top of the 8th, my bad. We got 8:40. We got Colorado Dodgers. I got to go. See, this is a tough one here because I really like Bauer, but, it's minus 240, so you got terrible odds. So, the play here has got to be Colorado money line. Great odds, plus 225. We're going to go Colorado here. We're going to go for San Diego. We got Snell versus Kelly. I love Snell. We're going to go minus 220. Money line with Snell. Next, fading the public here, actually. Next, we got the White Sox and the Angels here. I like Chad Henne. I like Henne here over Keiko. Keiko's a little old. I'm gonna take the minus 115 on the Los Angeles Angels. Next, we got Houston, Oakland. This should be a pretty good game. I got Luzardo, actually Jesus. Shout out to Jesus. He went to Stoneman Douglas, 96 out of high school. Lefty, big dude. I like Jesus here in the minus 130 with the Astros. Next, we got Miami and Tampa Bay here. I'm gonna go to the plus 105. I like Pablo Lopez over Yabao. Marlins lost a close one, a heartbreaker. So I'm gonna go Marlins money line here. Next, we got Johnny Cueto and Kachui. I'm gonna go Johnny Cueto here. I like him. He's getting old in his career, but I feel like he can come out victorious. Next, we have Boston and Baltimore to start the day off. Actually, at 210. Baltimore is pretty terrible, but you got Evaldi versus Means. I'm gonna go Evaldi here minus 175 on the money line. Even though with the public, Boston is the best team in this game, and they should easily come out victorious here. And lastly, to end the week, we got a big weekend ahead. We have the semifinals for March Madness. We got Baylor and Houston, and we got Gonzaga, UCLA. Should be 2 pretty good games here. We're going to break these down for you tomorrow. Got a big show. We got a few guests coming on. We got some good handicappers. We got the famous TikToker, 70,000 followers, Guru Griff. We're going to get straight to it, man. I'm excited. We got a big weekend coming up. Got my birthday. Got some family festivities for you guys. And for me, we're going to get straight to it. I'm excited. I like the way we're going. And, see you guys tomorrow.